Hey, how you doing? It's Yusuf Graham. I am with the largest lead generation and online marketing agency in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. Every month I ask for a recommendation, and this month it was for a recommendable HVAC company, which you guys do that and a lot of other restoration stuff. So you were mentioned and referred over to me. This is why I'm making this video because you guys have been doing such a great job in the community. All right. And what I want to talk about is this. When anybody is looking for a product or a service, such as like fire damage restoration or water damage restoration, right? They're going to do one of two things. They're either going to ask somebody they know, just like I asked for a referral. They're going to ask, hey, who did this for you? And they're going to say, hey, it was MVP. You need to hit them up, right? Or what do people do? They go to the internet. You see, this right here is Google. This is like the number one search engine and website in the United States of America, right? So when people do this, they do a search. Like let's just say like fire damage restoration. Like my uncle's house caught on fire, insurance got involved, whatever, whatever. But even those insurance agencies might be looking for local people, right? Like these ads, people don't really click on ads. No one wants to watch commercials when they're watching a TV show. They just think it's super spammy, and these ads really only get 10% of clicks. Okay, now see these right here? These are called the map listings, the map pack. And these businesses in these listings get actually over 70% of the traffic. Whether if you're a brick and mortar business, which you're not, it's more walk-ins, phone driven business, which you are, means more calls, right? And then below you have the organic businesses, which get 20%. So the money is being listed and found into these top three positions, and I'm gonna show you guys, right? So this right here is your Fort Worth map listing. This is your GMB. This is an asset, right? And keep in mind, a website and a map listing are only really assets until they're on the front page or in those top three spots. Other than that, no one's going to find it whenever they're doing these basic searches, right? I do understand you do have another map listing like for the Louisville, but you see how, we're just going to jump into this real quick. So over the last 10 years, I've been using something called the MCMs. I couldn't say the whole 10 years, but over the 10 years, I've collected this data. I'm like, look, this is the main stuff that works. Like, don't get spooked out, don't get geeked out. Keep it stupid, keep it simple. It's called MCMs because this is how I've generated more calls and more sales. And as you can see, the first thing is this GMB. Optimizing this GMB, answering every question, creating like informational posts, right? This is no different than like a Facebook page. Like you guys post on your Facebook page, why aren't we posting on this? Share that post to this. Do you guys have a blog? You don't have a blog. If you did have a blog, share that same post on your blog, right? You see how your map, like you just have Tarrant County mapped out, right? In this GMB, you can list up to 20 locations, right? So this just goes to optimizing the GMB. You want to optimize this thing. You don't only serve Tarrant County, you also serve Louisville. So why not have like DFW in a big red box and then start listing these major cities? Fort Worth, Dallas, Louisville, Plano. You can even go as far as listing some of these neighborhoods inside the cities. 20 locations you can put inside of this. All right. So after that, you got content, which is the words on your website. Okay. So content is very key. If I was looking for like anything on the internet, Wikipedia always pops up first because they always have the most authoritative definition and like I guess they have the most authoritative response or answer for that subject matter. When it comes to air ducts or carpet cleaning or any service that you offer, you want to become the Wikipedia of that service. Does that make sense? Like you want to have as much informational authority about it as possible. Now, what I did, okay, so once these two are like set up, this is like your race car. You got this tuned up. That's when you can start the other things, the citations, like a Facebook page. That's your site. You're being cited on Facebook with your business name, your business address, your business phone number. Okay, when those are on a directory or on a website like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Foursquare, Hot Frog, all that stuff, they are going to give you a citation. You're being cited on this website or directory. Local Chamber of Commerce, they're giving you a citation, right? Hundreds of different places, hundreds of different sources. Check this out. This is my heat map tool that we have developed because we know the importance of ranking in these top three positions, right? We know the money's there. That's why we want to know where we're not and where we are ranking. So this right here, let me zoom in. So this is for the keyword fire restoration. So anybody, let's see, in the northwest side, Saginaw, Eagle Mountain, over here, kind of like, you know, east of Azle. When they are looking for fire restoration and they type that into Google, you will appear number one in those top three map listings in this particular area. If you go a little bit to the west towards the lake, you'll be number two, right? Number one, two, and three. So you hold those one of those top three spots in this little area. Other than that, when people search for that, you do not rank. And I can actually show you. So like next door, you would have Serve Pro, then Texas Reconstruction, then Serve Pro, right? And then you guys would be the fourth one. But still, that person is going to call these top three businesses, which even though this is the same companies, different map listing and a different phone number, right? So there's still three businesses stacked on top of you. And then they might scroll down and call you. Okay. Let's just go down to Fort Worth. So let's just say like Halton, North Richland Hills. Let's take North Richland Hills. So in North Richland Hills, you got Dallas House Water, Surf Pro, Surf Pro. Surf Pro, like they have multiple map listings. Like they know this game a little bit. But still, that person has to call all these businesses prior to even finding you or calling you. That's how much resistance is. That's why you don't want to be at the bottom of the list. You want to be at the top of the list. Okay? That's just for fire restoration. I ran like one, two, three, four, five, six different services that you guys offer. So let's look at what is this? Carpet cleaning. Carpet cleaning, it's all red, right? Which means no one's seeing you whenever they type in carpet cleaning. All right, storm damage. Storm damage, all red. No one's seeing you when anybody types in storm damage. Let's just say I live on, White Settlement. Storm Guard, National. So these are the top three businesses that are going to get that first call. Okay. What else? HVAC. You guys aren't being seen at all. You're in the red, like just because it says 20 doesn't mean like you're in the 20th position. That means you could be on like there's 20 businesses listed on the front page, right? You guys could be like page 4, 5, 10, who knows, right? Either way, if you're not first, you're last. Break about it. All right. So dryer vent cleaning, same things, all red. And then lastly, what do we have? It's probably ducks. Yeah, duct cleaning. So still all red. So that's what I'm talking about. You guys want to start ranking for these different services and you want to start populating as much of this red into green. You want to start becoming the first thing people see and call for these different services, all right? And definitely, let me just go into like fire damage. So like you have fire damage, you have a fire damage restoration. Let me see. That's what the actual page is called. And you did a good job right here with this. Why not you did the Fort Worth, why not add the dash Texas, like this. I like to spell it out. And then I might even, not a plus, but Then I'll even go as far as putting USA on it. I mean, I'm glad you guys did that. There's not too many businesses out here that do that stuff. All right, so you got to click the call. Awesome. Does it stay in your face? No. All right. How much authority? So you guys don't have any real content. This is all the content you have on fire damage restoration. Let me see what else you got. There's really, and you got another page named the same thing, Louisville. Is this the same content? Fire and smoke damage. Fire and smoke damage. So now you have duplicate content. All right, awesome. Smoke damage restoration. Okay, now you got some content. You got a little bit of content on here, cleaning up smoke damage. This is good. This is good, right? But you want to build onto it, onto your first pages, right? Let's go to carpet cleaning. This is all the information that you have on carpet cleaning. Let me just show you something. Type in carpet. Gonna type in carpet. Okay. Just want to see something. Usually, see these guys right here. But if I know I live off of 35, right by that Miller factory, and like if you type in beer, Wikipedia shows up, right? If you type in driveway, Wikipedia will show up for the most part. Either way, they're on the first page. There's a lot of different things you can type in, and Wikipedia always shows up because they always have a lot of content. Like you go to that page, and it's just going to be a bunch of information. It's no different for you guys and for me, right? You want to become the authority on carpet cleaning. Like you want to talk about like the different types of carpet, the different types of cleaning, the benefits of leaving a carpet dry. Some guys are in a rush, leave the carpet wet, and that leads to mold, right? Authority, authority, authority. And that's how you start ranking, okay? And generating more calls, more sales. This is stuff that, I mean, if you guys do this in-house, just show that guy that does these videos, this video, right? Okay. So content is definitely a key element here, building those citations. And then once you start building content, then you definitely want to start backlinking. Backlinking is the juice. It's going to start ranking your website. So your website's a car, it's a vehicle. You want that thing tuned up, zoom, zoom, right? The racetrack is going to be Google. So you got page 10, page 9, page thing, right? First page is the finish line. Like once you're on that first page, you're ranked up there on the top. On the top, that's ultimately where you want to be in this race. So these backlinks is like the fuel that's going to help get you there, right? You don't want to use like 87 grade gas from Midland, Texas. No, you want to use some jet fuel. You want some NOS. You don't need much of it, but just a little bit is going to pack a punch and help you rank, right? So with that said, a little bit about me. I'm trying to keep this short. This video's taking a minute. So like if you're looking for lead generation, right? I'm not saying you are, but anybody looking for lead generation, you're gonna come across me, okay? They're gonna come across Upshot Solutions. So this is my site. Feel free to check it out. And if you have any questions, we are rebuilding this, so we don't have all of our services listed, but still we still rank, right? It's the key. It's the key to the game, ranking. And thank you for taking the time to watch this.